Thank you kindly. Breaking news here on First Take. The Miami Marlins home opener against the Baltimore Orioles on Monday night has been postponed as coronavirus cases continue to pop up among the team. 7 more players, 2 coaches with the Marlins have tested positive for the virus as an outbreak has spread throughout their clubhouse and brought the total cases in recent days to at least 13. The Marlins remain in Philly and continue to undergo testing. Now, according to our Marley Rivera, multiple reports, the Yankees-Phillies game on Monday night has also been postponed. Senior MLB insider Jeff Passan with us now. And Jeff, we started the show with you, we come full circle, and we finish it here with you. Tell me this, what are you hearing from officials and execs about what this could mean for the remainder of the season?
Well, Molly, this thing changes in a hurry, so I don't want you to hold me accountable for what is happening in this moment. But right now, the show's going to go on. The Miami Marlins and the Baltimore Orioles postponed for tonight. The New York Yankees and Philadelphia Phillies postponed for tonight. But the expectation in this moment is that the rest of the games across Major League Baseball are going to be played. Now, is this going to be baseball's Rudy Gobert moment where all of a sudden the craziness of the situation dawns on everyone and they realize, hey, maybe it might be a good idea to take a pause? I suppose that's a possibility, and there's a large ownership call this afternoon where that could be broached. But in the end, I think the incentive for the teams right now, for the owners, for the league, even for the players, is to continue playing on despite this outbreak with the Miami Marlins. And whether that is the prudent thing to do, whether that is the correct thing to do, I don't know. I just think that's the thing that they're going to do.
Well, that's great as a baseball fan. I'm actually happy to hear that, of course. You'd like them to figure out how to play this thing, even if they have to stop the season a whole bunch. Jeff, is there some drop-dead date, maybe a bad choice of words, where they must finish the season by this date? You know, they can take 60 games and spread it out to when? Like, when does the World Series have to end by?
Well, here's the thing. Right now, the end of the season is September 27th. That has always been the case. You know, going back months, Major League Baseball said, we need to get this done by September 27th. It was for a couple of reasons. Number one, the notion that a second wave may come around. Well, we're not even out of the first wave at this point. But more than that, broadcast television partners do not want the World Series going into November this year. They're already concerned with it butting up against the election, so the idea that the end of October is going to be for the World Series is locked in stone at this point. I think the likelier thing, Max, would be for them to shorten the season or try and cram these games in rather than push the season back at all. I just don't foresee that happening.
Now, Jeff, the decision as to whether or not
baseball right away.
Yeah, but the decision as to whether or not to continue to play baseball, it falls entirely in the hands of the commissioner per the manual that they have. But he can't make anybody do anything. What happens if the players just say, nope, we're not doing this, whether it be a team or whether it be them en masse?
It's a totally reasonable question, Bomani, and I don't know what the answer to that is. I mean, if the players say, we're not going to play here, is the public perception going to go against them after this? Of course not. But does Major League Baseball at that point say you are in breach of your contract, you are striking illegally, you are stepping off the field when you're not supposed to? Would they really hold them to that standard? I highly doubt it. Here's the thing though, Bo. I don't think that's going to happen. I think a lot of players look at the way things have gone so far with as few cases up until this point as there have actually been and say, hey, we're doing things right. We're doing things okay. They've been going pretty well so far. That was just some other team and they screwed up. Not going to happen to us. When we all know it could very well and very easily happen to any of the 30 teams out there. So for anyone to think he is immune at this point, it's a ridiculous conceit, but I think it's the sort of thing that's going to keep the season going, at least in this moment.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.